All right. Hello? Hello? All right. Hello? Hello? Perfect. All righty. MCAA playoffs. All right. All right. Playoffs. Here we are. No, ma'am. All right. Oh, let's sim this, baby. Almost made a mistake. Forgot to do that. Jump ahead to the end of the game. Here we go. Here's my remote. Sorry. As Kansas returns the ball to the 16 to begin this ball game. Kansas has them beat stat-wise by a bit. Man, not on the passing percentage, though. Nebraska seems to have a hold on that. See other stats go their way as well as a handoff. Going to go for nowhere. Only 1 yard. Lafoto on the tackle. Loves tackling men. As this big, strong quarterback takes the ball again, backs up. Running back Stream cannot get the ball off. They want his balls, and they're not afraid to show it as they take his sack down. Jamari Butler, the left end, on the sack. Rubbing the sack in his face. As pass play this time, trying to get out of the pocket. Cannot escape the hug. Sacked to the 2 yard line. 3 and out for Kansas to start the game. Vincent Shavers Jr. with his first sack of the game. Punt is away, and it is a decent one. Going to the 50-yard line exactly. They're going to be across midfield to start this drive. Desirable stopped at the 39-yard line. Slaughtered by a hit, though. Lucky Coleman on the field. Player to watch out for. He motions his receiver to the right. Fakes the jet sweep, fakes the handoff. Over the middle, gonna go far for the first down to the 26-yard line. A great play to start this game for the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Ball into the center. Hands it off this time, will not fake it. Gonna get about 3 yards, 2nd and 7. Running through holes. Like a college girl. Takes a step back, over the middle, hangs on to the ball. 3rd and 2. Couple yards to get here to keep this drive alive. Decides to hand it off. Will he get there? No, he's held short. 4th and 1. Do they go for it? No, they opt to kick the ball for a field goal. Smart choice here. As it is up. It is good. No, flag! Do they call roughing the kicker? This would be huge. Roughing the kicker! Nebraska, huge first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line now. Hands it off. Gonna go for a couple. About 2. 2nd and goal from the 6. Heavy run formation towards the right. Looking to pound these balls in their face. And he doesn't, or he does rather, gets 4. Stopped at the 2-yard line. It's 3rd and goal. You would think they would go for it here on 4th down. Direct snap to the right back. Touchdown. Nebraska scores. On the direct snap to the running back. They score first. 6-0 is the lead. Kick is up, and it's good. 7-0. Still in the first, still time. More than enough time for Kansas to respond. Obviously. Got a whole 3 quarters ahead of us. Kansas takes it to 5 to 10. Tackled around the 15. Stopped at the 14. And weren't letting him get anywhere. All right. Hands it off. Is going to get 3 yards. 2nd and 7. They haven't been getting the greatest amount of yards so far off the run. They try their luck again. This time they get something. 5 yards. 3rd and 2. Oh, I do that a lot, Wrecker. Screen to the left. 1st and 10. You know what I do, Wrecker? I bring my head controller closer to my mouth. Screen to the right, 2 blockers. Has a big lane to the 40, 45, 50, down at the 47-yard line. Jalen Daniels. Huge play. And I mean huge. And I wonder if you know what it means. And off to the right. All right.
Can you hear me? Oh, let me just...
1st and 10. Hands off to the left. Gonna go for another 1st down. Trucking through 2 men to the 17-yard line. The run game is in full swing now. Not gonna be stopped anymore. They love pounding balls as much as the last guy. Over the middle. Intercepted, but they can't throw it to save their lives. Tries to get out of there and get some yardage back. Manages to get a few. Back to the 6-yard line. Man, all these players love catching balls in their hands, man. Good at it. It's Nebraska with a huge interception. And I mean huge. Jaden Doss, his first interception of the game, and it is a big one. Nebraska takes over at their own 6-yard line. A couple sacks here would be horrible. Need to avoid that. Handoff to the right for 1 yard. Over the right side. Huge pass. Huge catch. To the 44-yard line. 1st and 10. Dylan Raiola letting it fly. Or is he the receiver? I don't know anymore. No, Dylan Raiola is the QB. Huge throw. The right side. 48-yard pass. Start this drive. All right. I formation. Handoff up the middle. 7-yard gain. And that is the end of the first quarter. Nebraska in a dominant position. Fans pumped up. I don't know why the hell you're pumped up. You're down 7 or you just passed an interception and they're driving down your field as they run it up the middle for another first down and truck to your guy. The 33-yard line, you should actually be the opposite of pumped up. You should be pumped down. And off to the right. Gonna get another first down. And like I said, you should be pumped down. As this is horrible. Over the middle. Shot. Doesn't drop the ball. 2nd and 7. Reminder, reference to New York City actually every year on New Year's. They do drop the ball. More ways than one. As he throws it over the middle for a decent completion, 4 yards, 3rd and 3. And huge 3rd down here for both teams. Handoff to the right, and yeah, Nebraska converts, and Nebraska almost scores to the 1-yard line. They go a little bit more than a yard needed to score here. 3 to 4 chances to do it. Be surprised if they didn't get it here. And they do! Touchdown, Nebraska! 13-0. Nebraska scores again. Nebraska scores again. (13-0) lead pending on the extra point. 14-0, 9 plays, 92 yards in just a minute 43. Kick. A good one. Just out of the end zone, going to return to 5-10. 15, gets to the 16, 17 this time. Barely better than their last return. They need to just let it bounce. The return game isn't working. As they pass the ball over the middle for a 7-yard completion. Got to be scary. You just passed an interception over the middle the first time. Try not to do it this time. As he scrambles to the left, going to get to the 30, 35, to the 36-yard line, 1st and 10. All right, motion to the left, number 89. Fakes just sweep, but does hand it off. Not going to get anywhere, though. 2 yards. Sierra White on the tackle, his 3rd of the day. Snap. Running back screen, going to get nothing. Stopped at the 41-yard line. 3rd and 5. Looks like he's sending another pass over the middle, but I reckon he's going to do something towards the left. No. Looking towards the right. Looking to get sacked to the 30-yard line. About to be punts away. As Nebraska unable to convert. Second sack of the day for Venton Shakes Jr. He loves sacks. Punt is gone to the 25, 26-yard line. Going to catch it at 27, though. Up 14, no reason to be scared. 2:30 to work with as they shuffle it to the right and get 3 yards on the first play of the game. Not bad, not good, but still a decent amount of yards. Fakes the handoff, goes for the screen. The other receivers, when they're fast enough to get the first down blockage, but they still managed to get 5. 3rd and 2. Not a huge 3rd down for both teams, but Nebraska would like it, and they get it with a huge run up the middle to the 50-yard line and just a little across. No, very far right on the 50, actually. A little bit behind it, maybe. As Raiola Scrambles, trying to get away, but he gets sacked for 11 yards. Second and 21. No longer at midfield, they are. Dylan Brooks with the sack. I thought he was in the NBA, but he didn't like those balls. Pass over the left, caught. First down and no more. 103 yards passing for Iola today with a huge find. If his receiver managed to stay in bounds, that would have been a touchdown. She looks at the throw again. Watch out, he's back for more. Another 11-yard sack. That blocker just got cooked twice in one setting. Another huge pass needed. Dylan Brooks with another sack. His second sack this drive and both huge ones. 22 sack yards this drive alone. Dylan Brooks doing everything he can for his team. As Royola looking to let it fly again. He does. Not going to get much. Only 4 yards. 3rd and 17 and needing a big play. Over the right. Caught at the 40, 45 to the slammed at the 31-yard line. Do they go for it? I know I would. Nope, they opt for the field goal to go up 17, 4th and 2, 32-yard line. It's going to be about a 50, 40-yard kick. And it is no good. Far right. 14-0 remains the score on the missed field goal. Step back over the middle, completes it this time to the 43-yard line. Down 14, looking to score before half. Over the right, caught. To the 35-yard line, 2nd and 3, 50 seconds and under. Over the middle, caught at the 26-yard line rather. 40 seconds and counting now. As Kansas is driving, 2 first downs, 2 passes. Over the middle again, not going to get a first down this time, but Duke does get a completion. 6 yards, 30 seconds of counting. This falls. Everything else is going to be 20 seconds of counting by the time they get the snap off. That's not ideal. Watch out, watch out. He gets out of the sack and he runs, slides, timeout called. Last time out of the game, this could be their last time out of the half. This could be their last play of the half if they're not careful. You want those points, but you don't want them this bad. Watch out. Throw it away. He does. And Kansas with a chance. Cut the lead by 3. Cut the lead to 11. And they capitalize. 14-3 is your score at halftime. Unless Nebraska manages to score in 8 seconds, maybe 7 seconds now. Just inside the pylons. Thanks, Micah. This is Mcaa. Streaming, doing my job. I get paid $0 an hour for this. 6 seconds for Nebraska to do something about it, wasting half of this and more on just a kick return. 22 seconds. And they choose to kneel it down, not risking a pick 6 or anything like that. Yeah, it's a sim league. It's a record sim league, actually, if you're interested. There's MFL, which is Madden. There's MTAA, which is college football. And now there's HFL, which is another game. High school football game. If you are interested. Record will post the link of the different Discords in the chat if you are interested, of course. Turn up the middle, 5-10 to the 15-yard line. Screen to the right, going to the 16, 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9, up 11 actually now. It's been so long since Kansas scored. And off, up the middle, going for 0 yards. Screen to the right. Good turn, but not enough. 5 yards is all you get, and they punt. I think that's their first time punting this game, actually. And it is a beauty. Not even going to get close to 10-yard gain. Only gets 5 on the punt. 1st and 10 from the 47. Over the left. Touchdown! Lasers fired as the Kansas Blue Jayhawks are back in this game. One pass is all it takes. The bad version of Doja Cat's song. By the way, I'm serious about posting links in the chat, by the way. Post the links in the chat, by the way. Going for a 2-point conversion to cut it to a 3-point deficit. Do they convert? No. He gets grouped up on by men. I'm sure he likes that. 14-9. Kick return to 5, 10, 15 to the 17, maybe 18-yard line. 18 it is. 1st and 10. 3 and out for Nebraska last time. Looking to get more here as a handoff to the left will not help. Losing yardage. About 3 yards. 2nd and 13. Stiff arm the guy for nothing. All right. To the left. Pass for about 6 yards, I'd say. The best, not the greatest, but just enough to try. But doesn't even get the chances he hit while he throws. Their second 3 and out of the game. Both this quarter. Oh, flag! Roughing the punter! Oh, that's a big one. You messed up. And Nebraska, that's the second time this game they've been bailed. Bailed by a roughing the punter, or roughing the kicker call. And off, up the middle, going to get 3 yards. 2nd and 7. Makes the handoff, looks for a throw, does not get it off. They're going to call something. They're going to call a penalty. It's going to be holding on the Tusky. No, illegal man downfield instead. That is a big penalty. 2nd and 12. But the silver lining is it's still 2nd down. Screen again, gets nowhere, gets belted, and loses 2 more yards. Your silver lining is in the trash. 3rd and very long, almost a country. As he runs another screen and throws it at the ground. Nebraska's quarterback is choking at this point in juncture. Punt goes to the 33-yard line, where they will start their drive. And off to the right in the counter. Going to get a lot of yards to the 42-yard line, 2nd and 2. Great first play. What a statement they've been making to start this half. Over the right. Lucky that wasn't intercepted. What a huge grab. And he hangs on to the 37-yard line. As the Jayhawks looking score again to take the lead. Breaks the tackle. Breaks more than a tackle to the 20-yard line. 1st and 10. Access to you making those every day. Over the middle, caught. Good dump off pass. Looks like the average pass that 11's drops. No shade. And he throws it over the right side to the 6 for a 3-yard gain. 2nd and goal. .140 left on the clock. Throws it over the left. Touchdown! Kansas scores and takes the lead by 1, pinning on the extra point for a 2-point lead. But I feel they're going to go for 2 and take a 3-point lead. Or die trying. Drew Donnelly making a statement with his toughness there. And they do. They go for 2. We're going to take this 3-point lead. It will make it a 17-14 game. Hands it off. And getting nowhere. Just brought down by Big 18. This could be the drive to end the quarter. Turn to the 5, 10, 15, 20. About the 20, but it's going to be the 19-yard line instead. About 3/4 of a yard away from the 20-yard line. As Nebraska hands it off to the right. Going to get a lot of yards, actually, to the 26-yard line. 7-yard gain. 3 yards for another 1st down. It's a very positive start to this drive. Handoff up the middle. Going to the 29, a little bit before the 30 as he entered his penis inside the other guy's butt. Helped by, of course, the enemy team. And handoff for a lot of yards, breaks a lot of tackles, denying their dick pics for a 7-yard gain, 2nd and 3. I formation, motions 44 to the right. And off to the left. And gets a 2-yard gain. 3rd and 1. I formation, heavy run formation towards the right. And it will be a run towards the right. And has a lane and more to the 46-yard line. Dante Dowdle, 9.4 yards per carry. 10 rushes, 94 yards. I formation, heavy run formation towards the left. Motions towards the right, and suddenly it's an even formation. Could go either way. But he opts for the right. And he gets 6 yards, 2nd and 4. And this will be the play to end the quarter right here. What will it be? Another handoff, and another 1st down, and another big yard gain. To the 22-yard line they go. It's Nebraska looking to take the lead back. As the Jays, I should say Kansas, Jayhawks are looking to keep this lead. 16-yard line, 2nd and 4. Yeah, I don't think Mcaa has an Excel clock unless you record doesn't have one for this league, so it's fine. Hand off to the right, even though technically it's my league now, I own it, so I run it, but not really. But really. I formation towards the right side. Hand off. Breaks a tackle. Another broken tackle and another big gain to the 1-yard line. Doesn't score, but it's good enough. Moment of truth. Heavy run formation towards the right. It will be up the right, though. And it is a touchdown. Nebraska takes this lead. 5-point lead. I think they will go for 2. No other option here. 4th quarter, only up 5. You got to go for 2 and make it a 7-point lead. Dante Dowdle killing Jayhawks this time. 2-point conversion. What do you got? Motion towards the right. Fakes the jet sweep, keeps it himself. Not the right decision. Tackled, even loses a yard almost. Kick will stay in the end zone as he takes a knee. 1st and 10 from the 25, the best yardage they've had to start a drive all game besides punts. Interception! Nebraska, huge interception, and it's going to be a pick six going to the 10-5. Touchdown! No need for a 2-point when you're getting interceptions. Willis Mcaa, the 4th. Mcaa? How do you say his name? Mcaa? Mcaa? I don't know. But Nebraska taking a double-digit lead. $11 points. Not going to go for 2 here, just the 1, I believe. It'll be a 12-point lead. Work with. And as we enter the 32nd minute of the stream, Kansas will get the ball back. Down 12 with 4:20 to work with, just under 4:20. Turns to 5, 10, 15, 20. Down at the 20, 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Just short of it, actually. But they will say the tip touches. Pass over the middle. Caught for 7 yards. Jalen Daniels, 204 yards, 2 touchdowns, but 2 interceptions on the day. Safe to say he will not be coming back to the NFL. Will not be going to the NFL after this performance. And loses a yard, 3rd and 4. Really hurts his draft stock for 2 interceptions in a big game like this. .340. Work with. Rise. Tries to get out of it. Fumbles. Somehow gets the ball back. 4th and 17 from your own 13. You don't get it here, you lose. For sure. Has to let it fly, but does he have the time? No! Gets it to the 18-yard line before they turn the ball over. 1st and 10 inside the red zone for Nebraska. As they launch it, I don't know what that was. You had an open receiver on the pylon, an open receiver over the middle, but you have to throw it over both of them. I don't know why. Handoff up the middle, though. Getting carried by this running back today as Dowdle making statement after statement on his tangent. His draft stock is going up by the minute. Oh, I love a guy who touches balls. 2nd and 2 at the goal line. Over the middle, not going to get anywhere this time either. Will they off to throw the ball, or will they continue the milking process of handing it off? Just under 2 minutes to go. You score here, the game is all but over. And handoff, doesn't matter. Dowdle gets in this time. Dominating performance on the ground for him today. 33-15, your score with just under 2 minutes to work with. They might go for 2 here to go make it a 35 to 13 game, but I don't see a point. 5-15. So, yeah, they just go for the 1 to make it 34-15, a 19-point lead. And it is good. Kick is away. Turn the 5, 10, 15. To the 17-yard line. 1:53 to work with as this game is all but over, but maybe you have a chance if you score on the next few plays, and that is not going to help. 142, big play there to the 45-yard line. First and 10, big play right here. You need to go deep, but how deep is he going to go? Over the middle to the 41-yard line. That's not ideal. You can't waste all the time on the clock yet. The ref gets the A-OK, and the clock starts ticking again. Over the middle, caught. Huge gain to the 19-yard line. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Launches it over the left, going to try to get out of bounds, and he does. But just a disappointing performance from him on that screen. You're down 19 points and you throw a screen? And you throw it out of bounds? 3rd and 14, this is not cooking. Avoids the sack, but at what cost? Rolls out to the left, launches it over the right. Oh, if he stayed in bounds, that would have been a huge tangent, but the AI decided to do a two-step Steph Curry, James Harden out of bounds. Oh, and that is going to end the game. Nebraska takes over at the 19-yard line. 2 timeouts for Kansas and only 50 seconds left. Return to the left, and he just runs through them again for 4 more yards, and Kansas will just let it tick out. But Nebraska hungry for some stats. Will hike it again and hand it off to Dowdle again, and Dowdle will not get the first down, but he will end the game. Nebraska wins 34-15, and they advance. I need to get stats. All right. And time to get stats. As an unpaid intern, this is my least favorite part of the day. Just a dominating performance on the ground for Dowdle. 4 touchdowns. So he could not be stopped. And on the other side, just not good enough. Horrible way to lose. Drew Donnelly tried his best for this team, but ultimately it just wasn't enough. Jalen Lloyd, big receiver, the only receiver for Kansas today, really. Fedone had 4 catches, but where do they really go? Wait, Nebraska, Nebraska. Oh, God, I'm losing it, guys. I'm losing it. I am losing it. And just some decent amount of pancakes here. Complete opposite for Kansas. For defense, Mcaa doing his absolute best on the field. They all tried their heart out, but it just wasn't enough. It's for Nebraska. They didn't even have to try that hard. 2 wins on the game, though, for Jaden Dawson, Willis Mcaa, 2 pick 6 on the game for him. Is that Jimmy Butler? Jamari Butler. Kicking. Kansas. Punting. Nebraska. Kick returns. Kansas. Punt returns. Nebraska. All right. And that has been NCAA Playoffs Round 1 of 4. Thank you for watching. This has been Ice.